Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, hopefully we're going to go through to 75, but we'll just have to see. We do only have like 1 day left, so I do need to blitz through these as quickly as possible. Now it says use Mystifiers. We are using Mystifiers in this particular team setup, so in the second team, but not in the first team. Bear with me. Flipping heck. It is like there is just an alarm that goes off whenever I start recording, for people to come and ask me for stuff and, anyway. So this is the team setup that we're going for. First one, pretty self-explanatory. Elmer, Undying Shield, and then as many powerful units as you possibly can do. Second team is a little bit more complicated. Let's see if that works. I don't think it will, to be honest. But I think it's because if we have a look at Cleo, where's she gone? Her speed is 126 plus 10, so it's 136. Now, Seraphina, on the other hand, let's just have a check on her speed. So her speed is 126 plus 10. So, in fact, this should work. So if we have Seraphina first, then Cleopatra. Cleopatra is going to double ult with thanks to Astrid here. So let's jump in and let's see how far we get. Now, I have no concerns about this team whatsoever. Absolutely not. It's the second team, really, the survivability more than anything. But we'll just see these teams in action first and just see how they work. Now, the whole point of this back row, the way that it's set up, is for Dahlia to switch with Atrops. That's how you get turn 2 kills, is when Dahlia switches with Atrops. But unfortunately, it seems as though she has switched with Elisha at this point, so we are really looking for this switch with straight down. We would be dead if it were not for that holy shield. So we do get Atrops in this this spot here to hopefully double. Yeah, she does the double, and it's because of the artifacts that we are using. Now, Dahlia does switch with Atrops on this occasion, so it's going to start to do absolutely massive damage. Now, Dahlia does have the potential of doing a triple ult, but that's how we get the round 2, is when Dahlia switches with Atrops. If she doesn't, does go on to about round 3. If not, then yeah, you're looking good. But this team here is all about that corrode that's being applied. We need to apply as much corrode as possible, and we need to survive for as long as possible, which is the reason that we do have the banner here, and we have the Blades of Chaos as well, just to provide the additional holy shield protection while we build up. So, guide to do double action here. We get the follow-up attacks from Mulan as well. She's really strong, Mulan. Really powerful unit. Works very well alongside Gaia and alongside Astrid as well. So what we're looking for is kind of this, but not really. We're looking more for Seraphina to do this and to apply as many corrode stacks as possible. So we should get the double ult here. Yep, so we do get the double ult from Cleopatra. Fortunately, the switching of positions. So Seraphina... Flipping heck, Mulan. Oh my goodness me, that was a single basic attack. Oh, yeah. And that was a miss. Unfortunate, but it was a miss from Astrid here. So we should see Gaia. Yeah, Gaia to clean up. I think it'll just be Vittoria left now. Or Macaria. I think we can go ahead and skip that. So you can see the power of these teams. Even Mulan getting in there. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead, skip through, and what we're going to do is we'll skip through until we hit 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75 respectively as well. If we do come across any that we stall on, we'll jump in and see what we can do to rearrange the teams. So like this one, Ophelia does go down, but it's not really of any major consequence. In this team, round 2, again, very consistent now that we've got the order and the positioning correctly for these units. It's very strong if you can position your units correctly. Again, something that you learn from experience is speed is such an important factor. And if 2 units have basically or exactly the same speed, then it makes makes it tough when you are positioning these units. So I said I was gonna stay on Minotaur. Yeah, you can use any of these units to counter, but you really don't need to. You just need to use a Glorians team, or have 2 Glorians on the team for those first 2 rounds, so he doesn't. It can be dispelled. Sorry. With I believe 30 or more stacks of buffs, but again we'll just have to see how far we get. Again, I'm just going to blitz through. We will watch a couple of the matches, but I think just getting to 75 is the priority here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now again, Mulan being very consistent with the having the most damage or doing the most damage. Again, she's very, very strong. If you do not have a copy of Mulan, I suggest going picking her up. She's available in the Oracle shop. All of the units, bar Cleo, are available in the Oracle shop currently. So Gaia is available. Elisha is not available, but she will be coming out next season. New season starts in about 2 days, which means that Elisha will be available in 2 weeks' time, I believe it will be. 2 or 3 weeks' time. It should be anyway, but we'll just have to see. Now, fortitude counters, we don't have any on this team, and we don't have any on this team, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference. If you are struggling with fortitude, I would probably suggest Talinas as your go-to. But there are plenty of other units that do this as well. Who else does it? Removes fortitude. I can't think now. They are listed under the boss's information on there. What units to counter, or what you use to counter. What I think would be really handy actually is if you had one for the major bosses. So on 25, on 50, 75. And 100, having a bit of information like we do there to say, you need to use this artifact, or you need to use this particular relic, or you need to use this set of units in order to counter the boss's ability. A bit like we have with Abyss Crusade, I think would be preferable. I think they could add that in, but they still need to update they still need to update the mini bosses information. Like Emily, for example, plague applies plague. You can counter with Talos, Arcdina, or Anubia. There are other units as well which do this, which remove plague, but it's not super obvious what units you do, and you need quite a good memory, or not memory, but quite a good. I guess so, memory of exactly what units do that, or quite good knowledge base, I suspect. We're getting there slowly. Oh, we were close on that one. They were close to winning. Again, it is the combination of Mystifiers and Dooms with the underlying Phantom synergy. I think personally are the strongest set of units in the game. Or PvE enemy wise, I think they are the strongest set of units. And again, the way to beat that is Monarch synergy. So avoiding all of the potential attacks, or not attacks, but reflect damage and or indirect damage. And there's no real unit. So we can use Dullahan in this one, and we can use Merlin. So we could take out Elisha, pop in Merlin, but I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. And on this one, we could potentially take out Astrid, or we could take out Mulan, and we could put Dullahan in order to counter this Medusa. But it seems as though we are absolutely fine. Powering through, I think. I think this second team does need a bit of a rework, potentially, because we are losing quite a number of units very quickly. As you can see, round 2, we have won, but we could have potentially lost a number of units there. We've seen it in the previous setting as well, that we are losing units quite rapidly. And on this one, not so bad. The Monarch synergy did kick in there for the enemies, but not so bad. This one I have absolutely no worries about. The 2 strongest units on there, Ellie and Dorabella. Sal, Solomon and Atrops on this back row will build up over time if you let them go for long enough, but the whole point is to not let them go for long enough. And it looks like we're 10 minutes in and we've got through those 25 stages, no problem. Let's go ahead and see this final match here. And then what we'll do is we'll just have a quick check on 75, and then 75 will be the next video, and that should be out in the next couple of hours as well. So going to blitz through as much of it as I can, try to get up to 100 before the end of today, and then I can post those videos out tomorrow for you. And then that way, I think the season resets on Thursday night. So having, they are doing a lot of damage there. And that Holy Shield was the only thing keeping Ophelia secure. But seems as though we're doing okay, I think. Again, it's all about the switch. So Atrox here to hopefully double ultimate. That would be nice. No double ultimate, unfortunately. But that's not as much damage as I was hoping. It is what it is. No switch with Atrox, just the initial switch. But we should see Elisha here do a ton of work when she does swing through. We'll have to see though. Do get the crit increase as well. A double crit increase, not bad. Elmer to do the business, as we call it. Yeah, still not a lot of damage there. 4,000 million. Much better, much better. Well, no, I say much better. It's not super good. But it does seem as though he has taken them all down. Now, Elisha hopefully can finish things off. Yeah, 29,000 million. That is not bad at all. Do we get the triple? We do get the triple. This won't finish them off, though, I don't think. No, so we've still got another round to go, but we'll just have to see. Now, we cannot die on this team, so makes it much easier for us to win. There we go. So Dahlia has swapped with Elisha here and taken out that front row. Even Elmer getting in with additional damage here. That is not bad. Not bad at all. And then this team, a little bit more concerned. We do need a bit of longevity with this team. Can be very strong, especially with the Doom synergy at the front here. So we could potentially lose a lot of our Holy Shield at this initial juncture, or in this round one. But we are applying a lot of burn, and we are applying a lot of corrode and a lot of attack down as well. That's very important for this team. Because we don't have Elmer, we don't have the Undying Shield, the lowering of attack is really important, especially when we increase the duration of that attack lower as well. So we increase the duration of debuffs applied by 100% rounds. So effectively, if you're going to apply corrode stacks for 3 rounds, you'll apply them for 6 rounds instead, which is why we get all of the triggers going on when we do apply those corrode stacks. So we do get the double ultimate from Cleo here. We should see the rest of our team do absolutely massive damage here. That is, yeah, I love that damage. It is so nice to see, especially going, yeah, especially going through, Gaia, you beauty. So especially going through Nightmare with only non-DD units, it is nice to see this much damage put out. Even Seraphina, she's going strong. I mean, we get these misses as well. Every time we dodge an attack, we will retaliate with a basic attack. We apply this hindrance here, which means that we should hopefully start to see, yeah, a lot of damage go on here as well. So do we get a double? We do. We get the double, and unfortunately Guy goes down, but we shouldn't have any more issues now. Hindrance and even Seraphina. I think we could just leave it up to Seraphina and to Cleo now, to be fair. We do get the heal. I think we're already built up though. Yeah, we're already fully built up, so no need to worry on this one. We get the attack from Astrid here, which hopefully should finish things off. If not, then we've already applied the burn, and we've applied the corrode as well. So There we go. So they're still back again. Right. I think this should be it now. So we've got our additional Holy Shield protection up for the next couple of rounds. We've applied the hindrance effect to these guys, and we should start to see from this next attack. Yeah, there we go. Seraphina. Do we see Seraphina do the most? No, it's still Mulan to do the most on this one. But yep, everything seems absolutely fine, hunky-dory. And let's see what bosses we've got in store. So Cursed Bride, lose 1 HP and gain the ability to increase damage reduction of Cursed Bride once the enemy performs a basic attack. So we're going to need the horn again for this boss. And then the Phantom Queen is granting the ability, but performing a basic attack, so it's longevity on this one, or just blitzing through the boss's health as fast as possible, getting as many powerful attacks as we can on this boss. I think will really help things out, but we'll save that for the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and yeah, let me know how it goes for you.